Sue O'Neill, the Director of Athletics at Archbishop Wood, is our halftime guest. Sue, what a great start for the Lady Vikings out there.
Yeah, the girls are really doing a good job. They prepared for this, and it's showing. But South Fayette's a very dangerous team, so I don't feel comfortable yet. I mean, we have to continue doing what we're doing, continue to work hard, and, if the second half goes the same way as the first, it's fine. But at this point, it's still up in the air.
Delaney Finnegan, it didn't surprise me to see her take on the assignment of Weber on the other side for South Fayette. Weber, an incredible player going to Villanova next year, but Finnegan, maybe the best on-ball defender in the Philadelphia Catholic League.
Absolutely, and Delaney looks forward to it. She wants to play the best player on the court for the other team every single game, and that's her job, and she's really good at it. You're never going to neutralize these girls. They're too good. Just like the last game we played, the PCL championship, you can't neutralize, but if anybody can hold them to a very manageable number, it's Delaney.
Now tell us what else is going on at Archbishop Wood. Of course, it goes beyond basketball. You guys have many sports that are, very, very successful over the years, but what stands out to you about what's going on at Archbishop Wood right now?
Well, I mean, we have a very strong athletic program, and it's really, I'm so proud of our kids. I'm proud of them on the field and off the field, on the court, off the court. They do so many good things around school. They're also school ambassadors, they're student council, they're honor roll. So our athletes are more than just athletes. They're students first, and that's really important for us. We have 26 sports right now. We have the end of basketball, and our spring sports have started. We have our softball team that are returning PCL champions, and we have our baseball team will be competing again for a championship this year. Both lacrosse teams are doing really well. Track, we have a female track runner who is like the new Gary Martin, so there's great things going on. Her name is Gwen Hamilton, by the way. We have a lot of great things going on at Wood, athletically and otherwise.
That's great to hear. Yeah, Gary Martin was quite the story. It sounds like Gwen is hot on his tail, but how is Gary doing? Do you guys keep in touch with him? Of course, under 4-minute runner, University of Virginia, set a ton of records at Archbishop Wood and really across the state of Pennsylvania. Do you keep in touch with him much? How's he doing?
He's doing great. He came back over the holidays, over the Christmas holidays. He came back to school with a bunch of friends, and it was good to see him. He's always following us on Twitter, and I post everything I can about Gary. He's still a star. He went to Virginia, and even though he's a freshman, he's finishing in the top of most of the events he's entering. So, he's holding up his part of the deal for Virginia, no doubt.
That's great. Back to basketball. Talk about this girls' basketball team and Mike McDonald, the guy at the helm here. He's been here for, I think about a decade now, but the imprint that he's put on this girls' basketball program, I think it's easy to see how well coached they are out there on the floor. What can you say about him?
Let me tell you that to me, the best thing about Mike is no one runs a program like Mike McDonald. Mike promotes his girls on the court, off the court, in every manner that he can. They are everywhere on social media because of Mike. They do interviews, he does live interviews of them. He sends them to places to do interviews with people. They are very savvy when it comes to media, and we're very proud of them for that. And we get compliments all the time about how good our Wood athletes are when it comes to, to media exposure, and we're very proud of that. And Mike he runs an amazing program, and he's Mike is very disciplined with these girls. It's not easy, right? And he expects 100% commitment from them, and they buy in, and these are the results when you do.
That's great. A chance for a three-peat here today. I assume first time a lot of these girls, this is a senior and junior-laden core, but 2 years ago when they came here, maybe a little awestruck, but now looking for their third title. Was there any of that when the girls came to the gym today, or did they know what they were getting into?
You know what? This is a very laid-back group, and I think it's because this is the first team that Mike has had in a long time that hasn't had the one superstar. Every one of these girls is a superstar. Every one of them have won at least one game for their team. They're all committed. They do whatever role they need, and that's what they're great at, and that's why they play so well together, and they really like each other a lot off the court. So there is no one person anymore, and it's hard, and I give Mike so much credit because this is one of the most difficult years for him to coach because they don't have that one go-to person, but every one of these girls has become a go-to person, and they've all bought in because they really care about each other on and off the court.
That's great. Well, Sue, I really appreciate you taking the time. And best of luck to your girls in the second half.
Okay, we're hoping for a little more of the same, but thank you. Okay.
Sue O'Neill, the Director of Athletics at Archbishop Wood. Thanks to her for your time. Bruce, Del, back to you guys.
Okay, back to the Giant Center, back to our broadcast position. here. Bruce Badgley, Dell Jackson. Halftime of the PIAA Girls 5A Basketball Championship.